When you think of dangerous jobs, pizza delivery guy may not top your list, but perhaps it should. Providence Mayor David Cicilline demanding Governor Carcieri stop his plans to shift stimulus money away from education. Now the governor's office is fighting back. It is shaping up to be another clash of the titans. Here's a story for you. Could the secret to finding love and happiness be found by adding up a few numbers? What do you think, John?
No.
ABC6 reporter Julie Ruditsky learns how math might just lead to romance. For decades, Aunt Carrie's Seafood in Point Judith has had visitors coming back year after year after year. Time now for another edition of Buddy TV and a roller coaster week on Wall Street. The vice presidential debate, McCain pulling out of Michigan. Certainly a lot to talk about. Our political analyst, Buddy Cianci, joins us now live. Buddy, we want to start off with last night's debate. A record number of people tuned in for this one, considerably more than the viewers with the presidential debate. Are you surprised by that at all?
Elaine said she got here this morning at 10 until 5, and we came rolling in at about, what, 6:30 or so. And
speak for yourself.
Okay.
You've been here a little bit before. Did you get here 5?
We can hear your sob story in just 1 minute, but I did notice when we came out this morning, there were people, it was raining a little bit, there were people sleeping underneath tents and tarps, and, you know, people sound asleep too, but they needed to stake out their territory.
Now to an update on a story we brought you last night at 6. A Newport mother forced out of her apartment by bed bugs called ABC6 for help. Imagine that. It catches on fire when you put a small blowtorch
Don't put a blowtorch to it. That's but the other side of that, if you're roasting marshmallows and you know the thing's hanging down there and the fire's going,
that's right. That's
right. But the blowtorch to it.
Right. You know, it was done a little tongue-in-cheek, but as you said, I mean, maybe not the best idea to wear, you know, to a bonfire or whatever.
I think you'd probably get beat up, though, more than anything.
Interesting conversation. Pregnancy after breast cancer, it certainly can be done, but before you take that step, there are risks and precautions every woman should hear. Thousands across the country lined up at department stores to get free makeup worth millions. But was it worth it? Here's ABC6 reporter Julie Ruditsky with more. And hello everyone, I'm Allison Alexander. It is the biggest movie night of the year and you are looking at the best Oscar party around. Guests are strolling in right now behind us, walking our very own red carpet.
Good night.
Of course, that was Governor Don Carcieri addressing the state live from the State House on the $357 million budget gap, saying the state has a lot of problems, not Democrat problems, not Republican problems, but Rhode Island problems, and we have to work together to solve them all. Investigators are always looking to follow a trail to capture criminals, but it's never quite this easy. Police in Washington state nailed 2 guys who robbed a department store. They followed a trail of backpacks and pillows and found the 2 men sleeping in a stolen hammock and a pile of stolen pillows. The cops snapped these pictures just before waking and arresting them. I want you to take a look at this video here. Fire so intense, orange lighting up the night sky. The blaze started last night and quickly spread. Officials say high winds and dry conditions aren't helping matters. Several well-known celebrities own homes in Montecito. It is almost that time of year again. You know what I'm talking about, flu season. But it's only the elderly and those very young children who need to be vaccinated, right? Think again. This year, the CDC says all Americans should be getting vaccinated.
Boy, when I see numbers like that, Tampa's looking really good right now.
Going to Tampa?
This guy's going to Tampa. He didn't even know the Super Bowl was there.
Wow.
But he was still able
it's a family trip.
He was still able to get a ticket. That's pretty impressive.